Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Strife Gal. This may be looking like something a little different, or it may be looking kind of familiar if you've been watching for a while. It's been, I think, over a year at this point since I played Cave Story. I totally botched getting the good ending, and it made me mad, so I ended up dropping the game. And oh, 2 years, my mistake. It's got a date on there. So, I didn't want to start over, I didn't want to play the whole thing again, but what I did was I went back to the divergent point that I messed up on, and my goal now is to finish the game, give it the credit it deserves, and I guess fix it. So we're going back to the labyrinth. This is where you get the jetpack. And the first mistake I made was, you're not allowed to get the jetpack. Apparently the downside with this is, if you fall, the only way out is to get the jetpack. So it takes occasionally it takes a couple tries, but you can make this jump without it. As long as you don't hit your head. That's the trick. The other thing you may notice is I don't have the machine gun. This means I don't have the jetpack or the machine gun, which are both things that make navigating the game really easy. Oh, that's perfect. You can grab the middle. Are you two listening to me at all? I am kind of getting wrecked here. But I think I'm starting to see the patterns a little bit better. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna retry. Cave Story is a hard game. I'm okay with occasionally having to, restart and take a couple deaths. Especially because it is now harder because we don't have the movement stuff we had. I almost considered starting this after the jump, but apparently it wouldn't have mattered because of the death. And we do get to watch the cutscenes again. So yeah, the reason we keep the main gun is because we can upgrade it later, which I forgot about, and it is required to get the good ending. And the reason why you skip the jetpack is because if you take the jetpack, the scientist can't save himself. He's stuck in the labyrinth, and he is not able to produce items for you later. This is a very momentum-based game. It can be really easy, even if you had a... I think we got hit, what, once that entire fight this time? Beat again. I'll move the rock for you, but in return, keep the fact that I helped move it for you a secret. Here goes. Ugh. Might actually be one of the good guys. Missiles are powered up. Take a save. Let's go into the lair. This part's probably going to be similar to the first time through. Apparently, Curly's just gonna walk through spikes and take care of that for us. Oh, we should be powering up that missile launcher and re-getting shards for our gun. I'm getting wrecked here. I suppose it's also worth mentioning, I don't think I had this item in the last run. The Bubbler is a weapon that you actually get back in the Mimiga village. Like, you can actually get it really close to the beginning, and I apparently just didn't. It does require a little bit of backtracking if you're not sure where it is, so... obviously, I wasn't using a guide, or I wouldn't have, you know, failed to get the good, or all the stuff I needed for the good ending. Quite so spectacularly. But yeah, it's a neat little weapon. You can get it towards the beginning of the game, and it's basically lets you accumulate shots and then release all of them. Oh, I was not paying attention. Where did I... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Hey, there's an air meter. I suppose I should also mention, since I am jumping back into a game that I haven't played in 2 years, Cave Story is a kind of one of the really early, well-known indie games. It's a Metroidvania-ish platformer. Focuses on just that really high difficulty curve. And I am playing on the like medium-high difficulty. Not hard, but on the higher difficulty at least. It was originally made by one person who uses the alias Pixel. It's a Japanese programmer who basically made this in his spare time. And at this point it's been re-released for many different ways. This version is the most recent. It's the Cave Story Plus edition on Steam. If you got here by accident on my new videos, check out the old videos on the playlist right above this. Should be. And it looks like we have to make all these jumps. Make sure our arrow is getting refreshed so we don't die in a stupid way again. Looks like we have to go up to that higher platform first. Yeah, the platforming in this game is always very tight. Oh, that was rough. I have a feeling we're gonna have to go right and then left here. Nope, doesn't matter. Takes us over back to the Labyrinth shop. So technically we can go backwards from here, but we have to redo everything up to that point if we do, because while there is a teleporter there, we can't actually get back up to the teleporter. Almost got the level 3 back on the sword, which will be really nice. I think I'm gonna check real quick here how bad, or if this is a good angle. I just want to get my health refilled at least, and it looks like this might actually not be a terrible spot to build level energy, or to build weapon energy too. No! A little bit more. There's a boss fight coming up, and I want to make sure we're actually well equipped for it. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should be good enough. Max health, most of the weapons maxed out, all of them at the highest level. I should check missile capacity is only at 13. Yeah, let's go one more round just to get missiles maxed out. Soon we'll be able to get out of the water to deal with water more easily. Okay. There we go. There's something behind all this crazy security, don't you think so too? I do. This cutscene, or this whole series of cutscenes is kind of annoying. I'm gonna see if I can save quick or if it locks you out here. Looks like that's a yes. Awesome. That'll save having to redo this when I inevitably die or screw it up. So we have to go get this tow rope before we interact with Curly, which I thought you had to do it after you beat the boss in my initial playthrough. If you don't go and do that, you can't get the good ending. Unfortunately, this game is full of little easily missed things like this. Rebooting. Team 9 terminated. Unable to eliminate the target. Destruction of target is impossible with currently equipped firepower. Retreat. Retreat. I need to find a way back out of the water really quick. Oh. damage right there. Probably gonna die here, but there's always the possibility. Yeah. Got about halfway. This is not an easy boss in the first place. The limited mobility, like when we went through it the first time, having the machine gun helps a lot because it gets you it helps you navigate through the water more easily. But in this case, that slog is just really awful. I need to be a little bit better about making sure that I'm using my missiles when I can actually hit the thing, and using other guns at better times. So in particular, I think this goes a long way. And then I miss the platform, or misread that there is a platform in it somewhere. The sword is very good for getting into an area like that, into position basically. But only when it's full charge. That's actually one of the big things with the sword, is that the third level, oh man, that's what hit me so hard last time. The third level of the sword is very rough to keep. Yeah, I'm dead. Here. Got a little too aggressive in the water there. This is not an easy game. I said that right out the gate. I love this game. Don't get me wrong, but it is not easy, and the reason I got the machine gun the first time and the jetpack the first time is because I remember the game being much more playable with those. Like, the difficulty level spikes when you have those, or when you don't have those. We will get the jetpack soon enough, the upgraded version of it, which is actually much better. And we will also get the we won't get the upgraded machine gun at all. I don't think we ever get the machine gun, but we will get some other options here. And apparently we're getting pushed away. Wasn't paying attention to health. Well, it's a good thing I came back to this one. No, seriously though, I do love this game, and the fact that it's been on my incomplete list has been bothering me. I've been trying to go back through, and as I'm looking through games, I've actually found a category for games that I want to go back to that are currently incomplete. Some of them I may have to redo from scratch, or may want to redo from scratch, or in a slightly different way. Just because I don't actually have... Like, some of them came out before I got my better microphone, so the audio on them is terrible. Trying to mix and match a little bit better here and be a little bit more... Pick it a little slower. Oh crap. This is gonna be the big blasts. Yep. You did it! That's the same much you at me. Are those children safe? Don't exactly act as if you're a mother. You know what this thing is? This is the reason why this is the heart of the island. The island will fall if this stops. Do you really want to die along with the island? Misery, what are you doing? Move the core to the lab now, while you still have time. Okay. So, hopefully we can make this in time. Oh, crap. I failed. Can't remember if you actually die here. Oh no, okay, no. You're supposed to do that. Did you know the woman named Jenka had a younger brother? His name was Balos. Like his older sister, he had magical powers unlike anyone could imagine. Breathe. Okay, so Curly saved us, and now we have the air bubble from Curly, her breathing device, and we have the tow rope so we can take Curly with us. That's the important part. This is the part I missed last time. You're supposed to be able to save Curly, and I messed it up. So, with that big fight out of the way, we're going to save here, and I will pick back up next time with the second half of the labyrinth, and we had already done part of this, this next part coming up still, so there'll be a little bit more retracing of steps before we get through, but this time we'll have Curly, we'll be rescuing her. And when we get out, we'll be getting the Booster 2, we'll be getting the upgraded Polestar, and we'll be getting into the actual endgame. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. I'll be back later with more Cave Story.